Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, and especially music fans, today it is Aussieverse, and I'm OmniBeau, joined by SingleIssue Steve, and today we are here to talk a little bit about KISS and Ace Frehley, the founding member of KISS, who recently died at age 74. Steve, how are you?
Yep, doing well, mate. Doing well. Yeah, we've lost another good one this year. We lost Aussie only a couple of months ago. Morning, James. And yeah, unfortunately, Ace Frehley passed away just recently, a couple of days ago. So yeah, interesting times.
It is a bit. It's a bit. 2025 has been a year. Has been a year.
Yeah.
Now, truth be known, I don't know that much about KISS, but to not know KISS at all is a bit strange, I think, in 2025. I think everybody knows who KISS is.
Yep.
They were an iconic American rock band known for their theatrical performances, elaborate costumes, face paint, becoming a significant influence in rock music. So, like I said, even if you don't know them, you should at least know them, if that makes sense. KJB,
100%.
how are you?
100%, mate. They were a massive influence, and you can't underrate them. I mean, obviously they've retired now and they're not touring and stuff anymore, but the amount of bands that they've influenced. So bands like Metallica are influenced by them. Skid Row, just to name a couple off the top of my head. So many people were influenced by KISS, and funnily enough, all the face paint and everything. What's this?
Mad Spidey just put through a super chat, which we never get. So here we go.
Thanks for the super chat, baby. Yeah, burgers and ribs.
Yeah, I want burgers and ribs.
Spidey, thank you so much, man. That was really nice of you.
Yeah, amazing, mate. Thank you. But yeah, just talking about the influences of KISS, just so many, and not just the metal genre, but also other genres as well. They've just, you can't underestimate the amount of influence they've had right across the music industry.
Yeah, and it also shows as well, like, I'd always wanted to see KISS live just because they're KISS, right? And when they came back out in 2023 for the End of the Road World Tour,
yeah,
I said to myself, man, if I don't go now, there's a chance. And look at what's happened.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, I've never seen them live either. Truth be told, they're not one of my. I'm not a great KISS fan. I mean, I know a few of their songs and stuff, but I haven't bought many of their albums. I only got two KISS albums. But yeah, my opinion aside, you can't doubt that they're a massive, massive influence on so many different people. But what I've done today...
And it's funny, because they did have different members. I was just going to say, it's funny how they did have different members over the while. I mean, Frehley left, I think, when I was born in 1982. And then he came back, I think. Anyway, here we go. Ace is one of the best guitarists, in my opinion. I've loved KISS since I was in primary school. Well, Spidey, I don't know if you've got anything to say, but if you do, feel free to join us here. Same with you, Dave. I've put the link in the chat. Javier, thank you for joining us, mate. I never listened to their music. Kind of want to now. I wish I had. Well, that's the good thing about music. It's always going to be there, and you can. And it is sad news, yeah. Now, Steve, sorry, you were saying?
Yep. Well, what I've done today is, because normally with these kind of shows, I mean, we did one about Aussie a little while ago, but we normally talk about, it's a sad thing that someone's passed, and obviously it is. But what I've done today, mate, is I've come up with a bit of a quiz because I want to test your KISS knowledge, and I thought instead of being down the dumps and that about the passing of another legend, let's do some stuff that celebrates him, and maybe this quiz and injecting a bit of fun and stuff into it might be good. Oh, nice.
Well, that's actually something else I wanted to touch on, the fact that he's probably one of the only people in the entire world, along with the rest of the KISS band, that can say that they've got their blood in a comic. Like, no one else can say that, you know. And Kiss did. Kiss. They went to Marvel when they were doing a comic for Marvel.
Might have been Psycho Circus.
No, it was Kiss. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought,
I think it might have been that era, the Psycho Circus era.
Well, they went to this big, like, ink vat where they published the comics, and they pricked themselves, all of them, and they put their blood in the ink.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so when
I did not know that.
So when their comic came out, one of the things they promoted it with was saying you can have a real piece of Kiss because their blood is actually in the comic.
Oh, that's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
There you go. Wow.
So sorry, as you were saying.
Yeah, so just going to have a bit of fun. I'm going to ask you some questions. I know you're not a massive Kiss nut, but I've got 10 multiple choice questions that might throw you a little bit. Also, too, guys in the chat, if you want to join in and give us your answers as well, you are more than welcome to. So Bo's going to get a point for every question that he gets right. What do you win at the end of it? Nothing but my respect.
I feel like Mad Spidey should be answering these questions.
I mean,
they did that with Stan Lee, all 5 of their DNA in the pages of that Kiss magazine, see?
Oh, so Stan joined as well.
I don't know if Stan put his blood in it, but yeah. In fact,
just the way Dave wrote it, I'm just like, oh, so Stan's gone boink as well. Have you got it? Oh, there you go.
Kiss Compendium, this huge.
What's actually in it, mate?
This is, you know, it's funny actually. This is one of the only omnibuses I know of that has mixed companies, comics in there. So, you know, usually it's just Marvel, just DC, you know. But this one, let's see, it has. Oh, God, hang on. It's basically, it's every single Kiss comic. For some reason, it doesn't have, like, you know, the bottom, it says, it usually says, like, originally printed in this. This one, say that all it has is, it has the Marvel comics, which is super special, 1 and 5, and Kiss Nation. It has the Kiss Story from the Kiss Story comic. It has the Todd McFarlane and Image comic Psycho Circus, which is like so many comics. Then there's the Dark Horse comics, and which is 13 issues. But it's just massive, man. Like absolutely massive of a book. But anyway, that's not a very easy find, that big book. It's only on that Kiss magazine from the 70s. There you go. OmniBud's Cafe. Hey. How are you going, guys?
Hello,
Thank
mate.
you very much for joining.
Welcome
it's always
aboard.
good to see you. Has it got the Howard the Duck first story? Actually, no, I don't think it does, which is a bit
interesting.
Which is a bit odd. Hang on.
Yeah, so you'd think that would be included, wouldn't you?
Well, for the Marvel comics specifically, it's got, let's see, it's got that famous one.
Yeah.
Is that the Howard the Duck one? No, that wouldn't be.
I know the cover, but I don't know the story arc.
Then it's got the Marvel Super Special by Kiss.
Oh, yep. I remember that cover.
It's got the Kiss Nation, Marvel Kiss Nation.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing that Howard the Duck.
Oh, there you go.
Lauren saw the Kiss at Live
Lauren.
World Tour. That's awesome.
This bloke,
Portland, Oregon.
This bloke here is a great friend of mine. Been mate of mine for many, many years. Thanks for jumping on, man. Nice to see you. Awesome. That's a blood magazine one.
Looks like we needed you here for that knowledge, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
All right. You ready for this quiz?
Yep.
All right. As I said, Bo doesn't know a lot about Kiss. I'll be honest, I had to do a little bit of research as well. But guys in the chat, if you know an answer, feel free to jump in as well. So, all right, 10 questions, all multiple choice. Let's see how you go, mate. What is Ace Frehley's real name that he shares with one of the original band members? Is it A, Paul, B, Peter, or C, Gene?
Ooh. Paul.
Correct. Ding, look at you, 1 for 1. Nice work, fella. All right. Now, when KISS are in makeup, there we go. Good work, mate. When KISS are in makeup, they have personas as such. Name all 4 personas. This is of the original lineup. Most of this stuff is actually referred to in the for the original lineup, the original 4.
Okay, hang on. There was the demon.
Yep, that's 1. Yep.
The Star Child.
Yep.
The demon, the Star Child. But here we go. KGB, the spaceman.
Yep.
And the cat.
Yep.
Oh, really? I didn't know the cat. I knew demon and Star Child.
Yeah, well done, man. Well done.
Okay.
Good job. Okay, this is a bit of a curly one. This will just be an absolute guess. How many KISS songs did Ace Frehley write? Not perform, not sing on, but how many did he write? A, 4, B, 9, C, 18, or D, 27?
27.
No, you are incorrect. Anyone else know the answer to that? Let's have a look. Five, 4, 3, 2. Correct, KJB, 18.
KJB
Well done,
knows
mate.
his KISS, man.
I
knows
think
his
he does.
KISS. I think we've worked out what K stands for.
Yeah, KISS. None. Actually, wrote 18. Yeah, correct. Now, out of those 18 songs, how many was he the lead vocalist on? Because Paul Stanley just didn't do all of the vocals. Okay, so was the answer 14, 3, 12, or 9?
Sorry, 14, 3,
yeah,
9.
14, 3, 12, or 9.
I'm going to go with 3.
Going to go with 3? Sorry, sir, you are incorrect. The answer is actually 12.
KJB, dude.
I thought he was a massive KISS fan. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. All right. So when Ace Frehley left in 1982, so you are right, yes, he did come back. He was replaced by another guitarist. Okay. Yes. Was it A, Vinnie Vincent, B, Mark Knopfler, C, Mike Matchovic, or D, Steve Vai?
Vinnie Vincent.
Well done. Far out, you nailed that one.
Yeah. I remember that.
Vinnie Vincent is a weird individual. He's a weird, weird man. All right, this is a bit of a fun question. Question 6. Why did Ace Frehley almost miss out on joining KISS? Okay, 1, he was late for an audition due to being involved in a fatal car accident. Obviously, not him. B, he was playing left-handed. C, he was wearing different coloured sneakers. D, he rocked up to the audition carrying a handbag.
D.
D, carrying a handbag? You are incorrect. You are incorrect. Okay. The story is he rocked up to the audition wearing one red and one orange sneaker. And the guys didn't like the way he looked until he picked up a guitar, started playing, and they've gone, yeah, right, you're in.
Wow.
Yeah, so they didn't like his look. So, yeah, nothing to do with the handbag. I like where you went,
just before you continue, we just want to also give a massive shout out. if you go out and visit still only 35 cents' YouTube channel, a comic channel with so much knowledge about things.
Everything.
Please go visit him. He's about to drop some truth on you right now.
I don't know about truth, but I thought this would be a good opportunity to share this.
Please do.
This is, I'm just, right, here we go. So this is
How he's got it.
Howard the Duck issue 12. Now, this is not the issue that everyone goes for, but this is, if you want the first appearance.
Right.
Oh,
I was trying to work out, because I knew, you know how you know some knowledge as a comic book fan, but you don't actually know it. Like, you just know the answer. I knew about Kiss in the Howard the Duck, but I never knew how that fit in.
Yeah, that's my question. Why?
Is he
well, he's in a
some
mental
sort of
hospital.
dream?
It's in a mental hospital, and this woman conjures them out of her mind.
God.
So that's their true first appearance. Like it's you know, if you think about it, they're in that's their first one in comics. But the money book is this one because this is the one that everyone goes for because it's the first full appearance. This is issue 13.
Okay, so what's this one? Their full appearance.
Their full appearance. So then, because they just appear in that last page, but then there they are again.
Oh, right.
Wow.
And
now, which one is worth more? Is it because you know the old argument? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's this one.
It's always the second one, isn't it?
It's the full appearance, so that's why. Yeah. But they disappear. Literally, they're in it for 3 pages and then disappear back into a photo.
Wow.
This is why I was asking if it was in that omnibus because
I
I'm
don't
looking
think
for
it
a
is.
really. No, it doesn't look like it is. No.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go.
OmniBeau's Cafe, which is an American Facebook group, by the way, where you can go and take a look at your collected editions, asking, "What are you doing hanging around us?"
Me?
Yeah.
What are you doing hanging around these nerds? Oh, I love hanging around with these nerds. They like hanging around with me. We hung out on Wednesday night.
We did. That was good fun.
It's good.
Do you have more questions, Steve?
I do. We've got 3 more to go, mate. All right.
See if Dave knows.
So let's see how you go this one. I think most people probably know this. Maybe you might not. Okay. Which persona belonged to which member and what instrument did they play? Okay, let's start with the Star Child. Who was the Star Child and what instrument did they play?
The Star Child was him. No, it wasn't. That was Ace.
No, it was not Ace. I know this, but I can't remember the name. Star Child. I thought Star Child was the vocalist.
Correct. Yeah.
Main vocalist.
Oh, the Star Child's vocals. So Paul.
Yeah. What's his full name? Do you know?
Paul Stanley.
Paul Stanley. Yeah. So what instrument did he play? You've got to be specific.
Didn't you say he was the lead singer? Oh,
lead singer. Guitar? He also played. What did you say?
Rhythm guitar.
Correct.
Okay.
That's a point for you. All right.
Well, the lead singers are usually the rhythm guitarists.
Yeah. All right.
Also,
next one.
You've got. Didn't you want us to name them all?
Yeah, I was going to ask you what the next one is.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, the cat. What's his name?
Drums.
Drums. Correct, Dave. Yep.
And what was his name again? Didn't we say it before?
You said it before, yeah, but not the full name.
Yeah, Peter, Chris.
Dude, you're on fire. For someone who doesn't know anything about KISS, you know a lot about KISS. All right, this one you probably know. The Demon. Fido Johnson. It's his brother.
Who's that?
I don't know.
It was bass, right? It was bass.
Correct? Yep.
And I can't remember. I'm terrible with names.
What was the next one?
the bass player, the demon. So Dave's already got the bass. What's the
Oh,
demon's
well,
name?
come on. That's Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
Well done. There we go.
Yeah,
All right.
that's the main
We give Bo a chance.
And the last one, the spaceman.
Well, that's obviously Alex. Ace. I keep
Fuck
calling
is
him Alex.
Ace.
Ace.
That's his
Have some
brother,
respect, please. Have some
Alex.
respect.
Alex Frehley. I'm going to keep calling him Alex from now on. All right. Who taught Ace Frehley to play guitar? Was it A, his mum, B, his dad, C, his little brother, or D, himself?
Oh, I think it's either himself or his dad.
I would double with Dan with D. I would think himself.
I'm going to go, if Dave's going to go himself, I'm going to go dad.
You're incorrect. Dave is correct.
Oh,
He played with himself. I mean, he taught himself. All right. All right, moving on. Next question. From Brooke. He was a legend, one of the best ever. He's in second place because Nicky Six was the best ever. Nicky Six was a really, really good bassist. Yeah, that's true. Very, very good. All right. How many years was he in KISS for? Now, remember, he did 2 stints.
Yeah.
So it's both stints together. Was it A, 15 years, B, 23 years, C, 11 years, or D, 7 years?
So this is in total, is it?
This is in total. Yep, for both stints all together.
So, sorry, say those answers again.
15 years, 23 years, 11 years, or 7 years?
Okay, I'm definitely picking one. What about you, Dave? I don't want to say it before you.
I'll go with 15.
I'm going to go with 23 because I know the first stint was about 10 years, around 10 years. And they've been around for so long that I think he came back and did a longer stint. That's my logic. So 23, yeah.
Dave is correct. The answer is 15.
I see. I'm not really a massive KISS fan either, so I don't know how to do.
So his first stint was, I think, 9 years, and his second was 6.
Yeah.
Second was 6.
Okay.
So
did he drop out when they did that TV special?
Oh, that's a great question, mate.
Because that TV special was like the death of the band. Like they just, or it was like it was the start of the break because they hated doing it apparently.
2006 was when he left. The second time round. Yeah.
Second time. Yeah.
Second time round, I think it was. Yeah. So it was fairly recent because they got together, did a huge reunion tour, and he jumped on that, and then he left again in 2006. Final question. This is a guess. This one here. What was Ace Frehley's IQ? Was it A, 101, B, 163, or C, 121?
Hang on. Break down a bit. Hang on a minute. I don't know if it was my internet or yours, but it's froze.
It was yours. Okay, so what was Ace Frehley's IQ? 101, 163, or 121?
I've got an idea.
I'm going to guess 121. Go in the middle. What about you, Dave?
I'm going to go, why would you have a question like this if he wasn't super IQ heavy? I'd be going 163.
Correct, Dave. 163. He was actually a certified genius.
Yeah.
So he's just a
genius.
Okay.
Genius level IQ. So how'd you go, Bo? You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 10 right, mate. 10 right out of 17 multiple questions. So you did pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not
Sorry,
bad.
you did quite well.
You did quite well.
You did quite well, yes.
Now, let me ask you, I mean, I know it's been more of a KISS show than really Ace, but I do want to ask you, what are your both individual favorite KISS song? Like, if you could pick one. The reason why I asked that is because there are certain lines in a title of a song that really, really speak to me, and I just think that it's a beautiful written sentence let alone the whole song, right? And the one that always stuck with me was God Gave Rock and Roll to You, especially because I used to love Bill and Ted when I was a kid. And at the end of it, when they did that, God gave rock and roll to you, I used to love that so much. And I know there are so many other more classic KISS songs, but to me, that was just such a beautiful song. Like, I always pictured whoever wrote it, which one of them, I always pictured them sitting there at the table going, you know, God gave rock and roll to us, you know, and it was just always sat so well. So I just love that. Love it so much.
That's really good, mate. It is a great song. It's a great song. Dave, what would be your favourite, mate? What would you pick?
Rock and Roll All Night, but purely for the AFL final. Just that when they did huge. That, yeah. I think I was there for that one. It would have been about that. What year was that? It was 20.
It's only a few, fairly recently.
Wasn't it was recent. It was really recent.
2 or 3 years ago.
I was like amazed because you consider how old they are at that point.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh my god, that's a great one.
Yeah,
and just the way they got the crowd going, it was,
yeah.
Which is why we're having this stream, right? It's another one of these, there's a reason why we're all sort of, this is a bit of a bummer, isn't it? So because, you don't get many artists that make it to the AFL finals like that, right? That are particularly the tribute, like older sort of bands, more vintage bands.
Yeah, we had Meatloaf and he absolutely butchered it. That was terrible.
Yeah, the Meatloaf one was terrible.
Yeah, he was no good. So
well, that one, honestly, if anyone hasn't already seen it, they should go and check out that on. They have it on YouTube. It's pretty good.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
For me,
and Steve,
because there's a few good ones, I would say it's probably not one of the more popular ones. I think it was released as a single though, which is "Sure Know Something" off Dynasty. I just love the bass line in that at the start.
I don't know that one.
It's really cool.
Okay.
I like that. And for purely sort of pop things, I would say, I know it's a bit of a softer song, but Shandy off Unmasked, which is the follow-up album to Dynasty. That's just a really catchy tune. They're probably my 2 favourite KISS songs, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
But Sure Know Something, mate. If you haven't heard it, check it out. It's really cool. I love one of the lines in there is, "You show me things they never taught me in school."
How do you reckon KISS would go if they never existed and they come out today? Like, obviously, the music would probably be a little bit updated to meet today's standards, but I guess what I'm referring to is the makeup and the theatrics and all that. Like, do you reckon if they did that today, they'd just... Actually, you know what? As I'm asking that, I was about to say people would just say they're a copy of like Slipknot or something, when really bands like Slipknot and all that got it from KISS.
They couldn't exist without that. Yeah, without that. I'm trying to think of another band that was like that. Yeah, I mean, they just got the zeitgeist right. It's the same thing with Aussie, right? Like they found something. They had their niche, they had their music, and then they basically created a persona around it. Which is interesting because in the 80s, when they got rid of the makeup, you remember that album did not work.
Yeah, people did not like that.
No, because it took away the mystery, and people love the mystery. I remember as a kid, when I was at primary school, and they came out and did a tour out here, I think it was with the Dynasty album. Now, they'll rock up at the airport, and they've got sunglasses on, they're wearing bandanas across their faces, so you couldn't see who they were. And it was just, the whole mystery behind it was really cool, and I think taking off the makeup maybe wasn't the greatest move because there's a lot of mystery behind it. Very cool.
I tell you what is good, like genius idea, and the reason why I say genius idea, because if you look at that makeup and that AFL final a few years back, right, and just how they all these other aging rock stars, they look like they're old, right? Yeah. And these guys look timeless because of the makeup. Even at that,
makeup hides everything.
Yeah.
It definitely, mate. But yeah, how would they go today? I think I think a lot of the stuff with today's music, and I don't know whether I'm just sounding like an old bloke or not, but a lot of it's just flash in the pan kind of stuff. You know, someone will come out, release an album, everyone go, "Yay, that's awesome!" and then 3 minutes later, they've moved on.
Yeah.
Whereas people, I reckon, sort of in that era, like your 70s and your 80s and stuff, sort of really listen to music, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think they if they were coming out today, I think they wouldn't have that gimmick. They'd have another gimmick. The sense I got is that they were able to think about the gimmick that helped them amplify the music. So they'd come up with my thought is that they'd probably come up with another gimmick that would be of the time. If you got to think, it was of the time.
100%.
Yeah. That's a really good point, Dave.
Mm.
I guess the last thing that I've got to say anyway about it is the thing that I think was a little controversial, but I always applauded them for, was the fact that they wanted to be such a recognized brand, not just a name, that they wanted to be everywhere and on anything, and they would sign their likeness and their whatever to everything, you know. And I think their goal was to you know, you've got McDonald's and Coke and, you know, KISS, you know, things like that. And man, were they everywhere. They were everywhere. That's what I meant at the intro. Like, even if you don't know KISS, you know KISS, you know?
Yeah. Mate, it was a marketing juggernaut. Wasn't it? They were on lunchboxes. There were dolls. I think Macca's did something with them as well. Just talking about McDonald's.
And there always will be stuff.
Unhappy
KISS
Meal.
cards with chewing gum, everything.
Unhappy Meal, Steve.
Unhappy Meal. Yeah. That's one with no food in it.
All right. Anything else, guys?
No, just sad that we lost another one, and farewell to another legend that we've lost this year.
All right. Well, look, there is one more thing that I do want to talk about, but before we do, we'll just have a quick word from our sponsor, Comic Bookaroo.
Comic Bookaroo, proud sponsors of Aussieverse for all your comic book needs. Graphic novels, hardcovers, omnibuses, single issues. Don't forget to pre-order every Sunday at Comic Bookaroo.
And the last thing I did want to talk about is just to remind everybody about next Sunday, not this weekend, but next weekend, Aussieverse are going to be going live, hopefully for about 6 hours, to raise money for the American Cancer Society. Every single year, comic YouTube channels get together and host a 24, 48, 72-hour stream on multiple channels, where each individual channel has donated comics, art, toys, and a whole bunch of stuff where you can bid on them, and it's free shipping around the world, and all proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. The last 2 years, they've raised over $50,000, and this year they're going for $55,000. Now, these times are in America, so you will have to do the whole conversion on your world clock. But to give you an example, on Sunday, which for them will be midnight to 6 a.m., this for Australians will be October the 26th at 2 p.m. That's when Aussieverse goes live. And we will be having Ben Sullivan. We will be having, hopefully, Rob Spedsy-Lyle. We will be having Daryl Leach from Jump Punch Comics, Dave from Still Only 35 Cents, a few other guests as well will be coming on. And I'm giving stuff away from my own personal collection that is hopefully going to be going, well, on one hand, you want it to go cheap for you, but on the other hand, you kind of want it to go expensive for the Cancer Association. So we'll see how it goes. But I have been donated quite a few things from Australian creators as well. So if you want to support, you can just go to that show right now that's already up there and just donate now. There is a link. Otherwise, we will hopefully see you next Sunday, October 26th, 2 p.m. for about 6 hours, where we will be donating, auctioning art, toys, and books, and it gets your chance to win. And that's it.
Yeah. And please don't be afraid to overpay for something because it all goes to a good cause.
Yes. Yes.
If the book's worth $5, pay 10 for it. Be a good person.
If you, like Omnibud's Cafe, have just discovered Dave from Still Only 35 Cents, go check out his channel, please. It is very different to Aussieverse. So if you, maybe not so many shenanigans, but if you want to go check out his very informative channel where you can get some education on comics and also a lot of fun stuff too, go check out Dave at Still Only 35 Cents. What have you got coming up on your channel, brother?
I am finishing off Horrortober, so I've got a few things. We did a Doomlord video, and so we're doing a live on that this week for all the new subscribers. We have about 1,300 new subscribers, so all mostly from the UK. So we're going to do a little special show on that. I'll be doing a Mark Spears Monsters special at the end of the month. It's a Mark Spears fan. And then I've got a couple of videos coming. I'm just writing and finalizing one today, which will be about Judge Death and the Dark Judges. So Horrortober is in full swing.
Oh, mate.
Awesome.
That sounds fantastic. All right. And Steve, what have we got coming up on this channel?
Well, we've got some hauls coming up. I've got some more 5 minutes of metal that I'm going to do. Going to talk about Ice album Incorruptible, which is a freaking cracker of an album. So if you haven't heard it, I'll tell you all about it. Yeah, got a lot coming up, haven't we?
Yeah, we do actually. We have a lot. We've got more reviews. We've got interviews, and my own custom corner coming up. Heaps and heaps and heaps. But everybody else out there, thank you very much for joining us for this special episode. Impromptu, not for the great reasons, but we wanted to show respect to at least the legend that was Ace Frehley and Kiss the band. Boys, what is Aussieverse?
For
live.